video. Today I decided to re-upload my Magikarp Wi-Fi video that was on my SkyEFX channel. And I lead off with my Mr. Mime that has Trick, he's holding Choice Scarf, and he's a Taunter. He leads off his Darkrai, which is Dark type, strong as my Psychic type. I'm thinking he's going to use Dark Pulse. I better switch, but I'm thinking he might own me with Dark Void if he does, so I better go with Taunt and risk it. I know, big mistake. But then he goes Substitute. I'm like, yes! Oh my god, I was so close. And I'm like thinking, oh, I'm so glad I used Taunt. So I switch over to my Magikarp, and the whole point of this is that my Magikarp will take damage, and I'll survive it thanks to Focus Sash, leaving me at 1 HP, later to use Flail if possible. And I don't want to get KO'd by another Dark Pulse, so I switch out, hoping that he does attack still, or switch whatever. But he doesn't switch, he goes Dark Pulse again, and I'm like, oh yes, this is good, okay, I can resist Dark moves, so he's probably thinking I'm going to go and use a fighting attack, which he does. He switches into a Ghost type to block my incoming fighting type attack, but I was hoping he'd switch out, so I could set up a free substitute on my turn, and then, you know, I select Taunt Pass, but when I see Giratina move first and use Calm Mind, I'm thinking, I need to stop that, you know. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to select Smeargle, and I send out my Smeargle. I'm thinking, okay, I need to Encore his Calm Mind, but since I'm shielded and I have Focus Sash, I'm shielded with Substitute, I go with Mean Look to trap him. And depending on what he does, if he attacked, I would Spore him. If he Calm Mind, I would Encore it, but instead he goes with Sleep Talk. I'm like, oh my god. Oh man, so I got him trapped, and I was like, oh, this is good, this is good. So I use Baton Pass, and I switch over to my Celebi, and Encore basically forced him to use the same attack, but I'm not done there. I have my Choice Spec Celebi, and I have to move Trick, so I use Trick to switch over my Choice Specs onto Giratina, and now he's forced to use Sleep Talk over and over again, because Choice Specs only allows to use one move, and he's holding it. The only move he can use is Sleep Talk, so I use Trick, and now he's forced to use Sleep Talk, and he's locked down, and he can't even switch thanks to Mean Look, and all the time passing I did, so I can easily set up. I can set up and do whatever I want, so I set up with Stealth Rocks. I start off with Baton Passing and stuff like that onto my Ninjask, and setting up Sword Dances and gaining speed with Ninjask's ability, Speed Boost. And he's still unable to use any other move thanks to him being locked down into Choice Specs that I use Tricked it on to his Giratina. So he's going to be forced into using Sleep Talk until he runs out and struggles himself to death. But then I send out my Shoryuken, and I go ahead and use Focus Energy because I want to increase my critical hit ratio, because I love critical hits. They're awesome. They can slice like butter if you're lucky. And then I summon the Almighty Magikarp! So this is where the fun begins, because then I use Bounce, a new move available for all Magikarps in Platinum and Heart Gold Soul Silver via Move Tutor, because it's a flying type move and it will work against Ghost types, because Attack will not work, and Flail will not work, and obviously not Splash Attack, because it has no effect! And oh my god, it's a critical hit! Thanks to Blaziken's Focus Energy, and provided by Baton Passing, of course. So then he goes to Sleep Talk because he cannot use anything else, but I use over for another another Bounce, and it KOs! It freaking KOs a Giratina! I was laughing so hard because I couldn't believe it. But remember Stealth Rock, well, it does a little bit of damage for any incoming Pokemon to come in. But then I use Flail, which Flail is very powerful at 1 HP, and it's even stronger when I max it out thanks to the attack increase that I did with Sword Dance. But then, oh my god, it's getting critical hits! I was like, what? Oh crap, it took it out. I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it. It took out Dialga. Then he sends out Heatran. I'm like, oh man, if it took out Dialga, it can definitely take out Heatran. Just give me one freaking critical hit, please. Please give me a critical hit. I was like, come on, come on, come on, come on. And it's like, it's gonna KO it, it's gonna KO it, it's a critical hit, it's critical. I'm like, no! And then he goes to Iron Head. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I just started laughing because it didn't break. And I go for another Flail, and it KOs it, and I start laughing even harder. And I just couldn't stop laughing. And his Heatran just gets KO'd. Probably a misclick move or something, but I just couldn't stop laughing. And then, holy fish! He sent out his Arceus, the god of all Pokemon, and I noticed he didn't use extreme speed. I'm like what the, you know, no extreme speed. But then I'm like, oh crap, it's KO'd. I'm like, oh, I gotta upload this. I hope this guy doesn't DC. It KO'd a Magikarp, KO'd the god of all Pokemon. That's pathetic right there. That's just sad. You know, it's sad when Magikarp KOs its creator and creator of all Pokemon, basically. Anyway, he sends out his Darkrai. I go with another Flail, and it gets taken down. I was like, man, oh, this is going to be an awesome video if this guy doesn't DC. And either way, I was recording with my camera, so it was all good, my live camera. But he didn't DC. Alex had Pokeballs to stay in, especially for a Magikarp. You know, a lot of people don't like to get swept with NC Pokemon. But yes, that was the end of the match. Awesome match. Comment and rate, guys. Hey guys, okay, so sorry for the very nerdy commentary, but it's kind of hard for me to do commentary with fast videos. But leave a comment, rate. I hope you guys enjoyed all these old videos I've been uploading. I will now start uploading Pokemon Black and White videos, and I hope you guys will watch them because it was fun making videos for you guys. So comment and rate, expect Pokemon Black and White videos. Thanks guys.